Hey everyone, tomorrow I'll be running the Georgia Death Race 74-ish miler. This is a 74-mile race running from Vogel State Park to Amicalola State Park, and it has 16,000 feet of elevation gain and 16,000 feet of elevation loss, which is more than climbing Everest from Everest Base Camp. So this is welcoming and warming to me. This coming from Florida, we don't get this kind of elevation. So in my training, I just sat on a bridge running up and down it. For example, one of my training runs was 27 miles up and down a bridge. So that was so much fun. And yeah, I'm super excited to get out into these mountains. This will be my first mountain ultra. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to give it everything I have. And we have a cutoff time of 25 hours. Hopefully I can be done before that time. You know, I really want to just complete this race, as it will be my first mountain ultra, and definitely the hardest ultra I've ever ran. So I'm very much looking forward to giving it everything I have tomorrow. Well, over tomorrow and Sunday morning. And hopefully I can come out on top. Hopefully the trail is nice to me, gives me some fun times. Hopefully I can meet some new people, just create some great connections out there and be with nature, learn a lot about myself over those 25 hours, and just give it everything I have. So I will check in with you guys maybe at Packet Pickup, and yeah, let's get it done. Peace out. I also want to mention that this is a Western States qualifying race. So if I run this in under 24 hours, I have one ticket to enter into Western States lottery. That is a dream race, so hopefully I can get it done in 24 hours or less and get that ticket to add into the Western States lottery. So yeah, let's give it everything I have.
You being nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
You guys, the cutoffs are there for safety. We've seen over the years, you know, what happens when people leave out there. So please be kind and just, you know, keep the volunteers safe.
Okay guys, we just summited Coosa. Now we're descending into the 7.5 mile aid station. We climbed, I believe, 2,500 feet in the first 6 miles, so yeah. Run into the first aid station. Mile 7.5.
Again. 7, 2, 8, 4,
190.
191.
Running into the aid station here, filling up our water. Making our way out of the first aid station. Ate a cookie, some chips, and a Coke. About 5.5 miles to the next aid station. Man, look at this sunrise, it's so pretty. Oh man, I just got the fuel I needed, so let's get it done, baby. 5.5 miles to next aid station. All right, we're here with Eric. He's doing the double Georgia Death Race, so he already ran the course once and he's back here running it again with us, so he's gonna crush it. And yeah, that's awesome, gotta meet him. All right guys, we just left aid station 2, Mulkey Gap. We are heading our way to the third aid station, which I believe is Skeena Gap, which is where I'll see my crew. We are like 12.5 miles in, making our way up this mountain. I believe this is Aiken Mountain, which is another pretty rough climb compared to Skeena. So we ate a lot of cookies and yeah, just making our way up. It's pretty out, it's hot out, and we'll get it done. All right guys, we are 13.5 miles in. Probably one of the prettiest spots of the whole course. All right guys, just left the mile 21 aid station. Got crew access for the first time. Reloaded everything. Now I'm on like 1,300 foot climb back to the top of the mountain. And then we'll do another 6 miles to the next crew aid station. And then I will fill up there with a really heavy pack and make my way to Jake Bull, which is the third and final crew access, which is nearly 25 miles from where I will be getting next aid from. But there will be other aid stations littered in between, so let's get it done. Just left the mile 26 point something aid station called Point Bravo. Saw my crew. Did like a 10-minute reset. Sat down, chugged a bunch of liquids, and ate some good snacks. Right now we are on a climb at a Point Bravo, and I forget how far it is to the next aid station, but I won't see my crew for another 25 miles until mile 51, so that's gonna be fun. I have a lot of food to get me through that marathon, nearly a marathon distance, without seeing them. So once I see them, mile 51, then it's the last stretch to the finish line. So here we go. We're 28 miles in. And yeah, we're just climbing up this mountain. I got my Dino Nuggie shorts on, so ready to grind. Starting to get warm out. Middle of the day, sun's cooking us, so I have carrying all of my warm clothes for tonight because I won't see my crew until 8 or 9 o'clock when it's dark out. So yeah, keep on grinding. Wow. Super pretty. All right, we're over 31 miles in, 50K, halfway. We just went over some really cool swinging bridge over the river. Me and some carbs. I'm with Randy. We're just power hiking up this mountain and yeah, getting it done. Super pretty day out. Just hit mile 38. Nice change of scenery here. Looks like we're running on this rocky dirt road next to this beautiful grass patch that looks so comfortable to sleep in for the next 12 hours. But we're not doing that because we're close to the aid station, and we're just grinding. Let's get it done, baby. All right, guys, just hit mile 50. Roughly 22 to 24 miles left. Ready to grind this out.
Connor, here's that lake I was telling you about.
That's
It's
pretty.
drained a little bit, but up here it should, like the brush should ease up.
Yeah.
There's usually a pretty cool spot.
Yes. Just left the mile 51 aid station. It was more like 54, but we are now heading to the finish. 20 something miles left. Yeah, loaded up on some calories, some ramen, some cookies and Coke. Got all the warm weather gear on. Ready to grind this thing out, baby. Let's get it done. All right, guys. We are 55.5 miles in, walking next to this church alongside the highway. Yeah, we're just moving, night ops. It's cold, just power hiking at this point. Hopefully we'll get to finish soon. There's someone up here, so yeah, peace out. All right, guys, sorry for not updating in a long time, but I'm like roughly 6 miles, 65. I just left the last aid station, and I'm making my way to the finish line right now. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm so thankful to be out here. So thankful to make it as far as I have so far. I can't wait for this to be over. Yeah, this is really, really hard.
Woo woo! Go Connor! Go Connor! Go! Last leg.
All right, we made it to Amicalola stairs, the final part of the race. Time to go up 600 or 800 stairs, whatever it is. Oh my God, it feels so surreal to be here, almost to the finish line. So this is literally the best feeling I've ever had in my entire life. And this guy helped me get there. Peace out, guys. See you at the finish line.
Congratulations, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Feel great. Thank you. Alright guys, just ran 22 hours and something minutes, sub 23 Georgia Death Race. Thank you to Brian and my mom for crewing me, being the best crew, best support, making me eat. Yeah, we'll get it done.